Hello, my name is Preston Buchanan. I am 21 from St. Louis, Missouri. Currently live in Dallas now. I am a North Texas soon to be graduate of class of 2023. And I am interviewing with the Dallas Cowboys about becoming a marketing associate or assistant to begin with. So, to start, why I chose the Dallas Cowboys. I chose the Dallas Cowboys because they're America's team, truly. So many people love them, even people out of the country. You don't even have to be from Dallas for that to be your team. I know I'm not originally from Dallas, but I have many reasons and connections to why I've been intrigued to not only be a fan, but want to become a part of the family and organization. So to that point, I want to get into why I would be unique for the position and what differentiates me from the other contenders for the position. To begin, I've been an athlete my whole life. Most specifically in football, I've played since I was like as soon as they would let me put on the pads. I have made serious connections with many people in the football arena. I played collegiate football at North Texas, and throughout that, and playing with at the high level with many others, I made connections with some athletes that are currently, some players on the team already, and being the Dallas Cowboys, and other players just around the league. And I feel what makes me different from other contenders is even if they have played sports before, they may have not played at the level I have or have been able to play with some of the players that I have been able to make connections with. And with that being, I would be able to bring them in for possible marketing opportunities, and not just football, but connections with other people in the sports area. I would like to kind of mix it up and getting some basketball players involved with this, as I have many friends that play in the NBA and at the college level who are be coming in there. And as for marketing, I would also be able to talk to future players that might want to come play for us and bring them to that. And being the fact that I'm not originally from Dallas, I can bring others from many different cities to really see Dallas for what it is, being America's team. And I just feel like my broad area of connections and things I can do for you all because of my history and experience would be great for the position. To start even as an assistant, I know I'll have to make my way up, but I don't think there are many people as qualified as me for the position in marketing. And as for why this area of work, it's because to start, I've always my dream has been to be an actor since I was a kid, and being the fact that that is kind of a wild dream, you kind of see how sales and marketing coincide with acting. And if you don't see, let me explain it to you. In all of those areas, you have to put on a certain image that either the consumer, potential consumer, or the audience or whoever it is, you have to put on an image that they want to see, whether it's the image of yourself or the image for the team that we're going to build. But you have to figure out what they want and what they need. So you got to show them what they want, and in order to them to eventually feel like they need it, or to follow along in those footsteps. And I just feel like that's just me being an extrovert and knowing how to connect to people, tying all those three together. So that's kind of why, is because I feel like I have a ability to connect with people very well. And as for my career plan, for short term, between 1 to 3 years, I want to start. I'll even start as a marketing assistant and go into the associate role within the first couple years. And I feel like that's very doable and going to be good for me because of my experience I already have. But because of what I want to do in the future, I feel like it'll teach me the guidelines, the things that I need to work on potentially, and the things that I'm good at. And also in this role, it'll also give me time to build up the connections, because in this line of work, connections are everything, which I already come to the table with great connections already. But with the more I build in this area of work as an assistant or associate before I get into the long term goals would be great. And as for my long term goals, I would like to become a VP within 4 to 6 years, which I feel is very doable with my experience already and just who I am as a person. You know, I want to move fast paced. I want to get stuff done for the company. I want to expand. You know, so I feel like 4 to 6 years would be great, and even if it's not with this association, spending my first couple years here would be great. You know, get the experience, and the only reason I say maybe not with this association because in 4 to 6 years I definitely want to move up, but I understand that if whoever's in the VP position right now is still doing a very good job, and you guys might not want to move in a different direction, very understandable. I'll keep the ties very well with you all and even do great work with you. But I feel like in 4 to 6 years, I'll be very ready for a VP position. And as for an example of when I accomplished a goal that was personally challenging, I would say, and would be a year. I took a prep year for football, really, which was kind of counts as a fifth year of high school, but it's not what it sounds like. You really get the time to get better offers, you know, raise your ACT and SAT grades, which I did because I was originally going to go to Cornell or Columbia to play football, but the opportunity to play at North Texas came along. But it was just a challenging year because it was different for me. I was away in Maine in the middle of nowhere, didn't know anybody going up there, and it was an all boys school, so it was not much to do besides school and sports. And even though that sounds like something great, I'm a young man and I like to have fun, and there's not much to do in the middle of Maine. But that really taught me how to hone in on what I wanted to do and thinking about my future and how this gives me time to really focus on what I want to do with my life. So I got to focus on my school and studies and also on how to be the best football player that I could be. And this to close, what makes me the best candidate? Everything I've said has been truthful from the heart. I feel like who I am as a person, I know how to market myself to people. I know how to what people would like and how to connect to people. And I feel like in marketing that is a great thing. And just my experience in the sports world, the people I know in the sports world, the things I know about sports and how to connect, I feel like I can bring many things to the table with for you guys, such as potential players that don't even have to play in Dallas, but will want to do work with us because I would help bring that to the table. I know how to talk to them. I know how to get them here. And also with just fans and just other people who want to support the Dallas Cowboys. That's the brand. Who wouldn't want to support you guys? Anybody who doesn't want to yet, I can help change their mind. I'm very persuasive, and I hope I persuaded you guys to giving me a chance. Thank you for the opportunity, and hope to hear from you all soon.